Lights out, hear the crowd ignite, still clash in the dead of night. No rules, no fear, no second chance. One wrong move and you won't stand. Put on the mat, rage in the veins. Everybody here came to raise pain. This ain't a game, this ain't pretend. Welcome to the chaos that the madness began. We don't back down, we don't behave. We came to riot inside the cage.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is Deshaun Watson. I know you thought you wasn't going to hear from me for a while, but welcome to another episode of Total Dominance Wrestling Unhinged, ladies and gentlemen. We start off with a new signee. This is Tyson King, ladies and gentlemen. He calls himself Big Trouble, as you see on the front of his jacket, ladies and gentlemen. There, yes, Big Trouble. Tyson King, and he will be facing Esteban Santos in this match, ladies and gentlemen. So just sit back and enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. I know you haven't seen us for a while. We hope you guys like the new arena, and we also have the belts, new belts, ladies and gentlemen. So just stay tuned. You will be seeing 3 belts in this episode, because the ladies match will be a rematch from our last PLE. It will be a women's championship match, and then the tag team champion match, and then we will have we changed the light heavyweight championship to an intercontinental championship, ladies, or not an intercontinental, international championship. So you will see those here today, ladies and gentlemen. But don't forget, we have the heavyweight championship. We also have a Vixens championship, which is the mid-card women's title, and we also have the Extreme championship, ladies and gentlemen, who we cannot forget about those championships. Those are a part of Total Dominance Wrestling. As you see, Esteban Santos making his way to the ring, and he looks like he is ready for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. He is now, I don't know if we put this out there before, but he is the son, or he is one of the sons, because he has 3 sons. He is one of the sons of LFA. Now, if you don't know, his younger brother is signed to CWE, and his younger brother he's going to wrestle under the name LFA Jr. So we'll see what LFA Jr. could do, but right now we'll see what his older brother could do in Esteban Santos. And then you had another brother who I forgot the name that he ran under. He went under LFA's real name though, because he is the junior. He is the oldest son of LFA, but we haven't seen him in a while, ladies and gentlemen. But Esteban Santos, he wants to make it on his own merit. He said he doesn't want to make it because he is the son of a legendary luchador. He wants to make it because he has the skills to, and we will see if he can. Now, you know, he was our inaugural light heavyweight champion, but he lost it to the Ninja. But he does still have his rematch whenever he wants it, ladies and gentlemen. And I think he will be taking it at our next PLE. And on our next episode, I will be dropping the PLE name, because I don't have it right now, ladies and gentlemen. But while we are here, let me remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and check out One King Entertainment, Lady and Mr. Wrestling, Bailey Gaming, Thrill Zone Inc., Ring of Glory, HEW, I know Extreme Wrestling, Sergio of ESW, Thriller Productions. All great channels for all great content. And if you're into the GTA thing, go ahead and check out Gaming with Quint. That is Gaming with Quint. And also check out Life of Bless. That's Life of Bless. The Bless is spelled BLXSS. Check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Also stick around here. We're going to get on the FNF Gaming Network. We're going to get some GTA content going here too. But we are here at Total Dominance Wrestling and Unhinged. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we hope you enjoying the new arena and things redesigned, and we are in here. And as you see, Tyson King is taking it to Estefan right now. And as soon as I say that, Estefan with the reversal. And what does Estefan have planned here? And a move by Estefan as he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count for Estefan there, ladies and gentlemen. Tyson King kicking back up, ladies and gentlemen, and he is going for a move, but a reversal by Estefan right there. And Estefan dropping Tyson. And what does Estefan have planned here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, and Estefan with the final move there. And 1, 2, 3, and Estefan Santos taking the victory, ladies and gentlemen. This was a great opening match, ladies and gentlemen. The only match that's on our card that is not a title match, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, maybe in the next PLE that we have for TDW, Estefan will be going back for that now international championship, ladies and gentlemen, because he was yet the inaugural light heavyweight champion. But here is your winner, Estefan Santos, ladies and gentlemen. And it's like I said, we have a lot of matches planned after this. The International Championship is the last title on the line tonight, and it will be Super Bad Marcus Santana going against the Ninja. But here we have a rematch from our last PLE for the Women's Championship. Our inaugural Women's Champion lost the championship, and now she wants it back, and she doesn't want to wait till the next PLE, ladies and gentlemen. She wants it now. She says it's her championship, and she wants it now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have this match. With no further ado, here is our inaugural Women's Champion, and looking to become our first 2-time Women's Champion. She's making her way to the ring. Here she is. And here's Takasha Reed. Yes, our Women's Championship, and calls herself the Wrestling Goddess, ladies and gentlemen. And you have to believe she is ready to wreck something. She is ready to wreck Rebecca Wheeler and get her championship back. Look at her stepping into the ring, and she just looks like she is ready for this match, ladies and gentlemen. Can't no one tell her that she isn't going to win. And just look at that physique, ladies and gentlemen. You can't get that. This woman puts in hard work, and you can tell. And she's in the ring waiting for the champion, and she doesn't have to wait that much longer. Here comes Rebecca Wheeler, the ace, ladies and gentlemen, the women's champion. And as you see, we do have a different women's championship. But here is Rebecca Wheeler, and she is ready to fight, ladies and gentlemen. She is ready to put the ex-champ on her back and continue her title reign, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if Rebecca loses, she does not get a rematch, ladies and gentlemen, because she lost to the person that she took the title from. So she would have to work her way back into the title picture, or she could work her way into the Vixen's title, defend it 5 times, and get herself back into the picture. Either way she wants to do it, she can. And if Takasha loses, she would have to do the same. She would either have to work her way from the bottom, or she would have to go for the Vixen's championship, win it, and defend it 5 times. And also, though, all because you are the women's champion does not mean you can't go for the Vixen's championship in this. So we'll see if what will happen here, ladies and gentlemen. As you see now, Rebecca Wheeler ready for the fight, handing the belt to the referee. The referee showing the belt and now lifting it up high. And are we ready for a fight, ladies and gentlemen? Because these women are going to go all in for the win. Bars. But now look at that, and oh my goodness, Rebecca Wheeler pushing Reed into the turnbuckle, and Reed has, I'm thinking like, almost 100 pounds on Rebecca, and Rebecca showing that strength that she has to overpower a woman of Reed's size. And now Reed up, Rebecca now over. Oh, and I think she was about to try to DDT Reed, but Reed tosses her over. Now Reed using her advantage. Like I said, she is the bigger woman in this match. And technically, Reed is a powerhouse, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and as I say that, Reed with the power slam, shades of Robert Washington, the black power slam. But also, you know that she's dating a Washington, so he's not here tonight, but we will be seeing him on the card soon, ladies and gentlemen. And here, Reed and Rebecca tie up, and what is going? Oh my goodness, Rebecca is trying anything to, oh my goodness, and look at the strength of Rebecca to toss Reed like that, and now lifting her up. What does Rebecca have planned here? Oh, Reed with the reversal, ladies and gentlemen, now holding, oh, but as soon as I say that, Rebecca, the ace, with the reversal, and she is showing everyone why she is called the ace, ladies and gentlemen. She is not playing any games in this match. But as soon as I say that, Reed trying to show her that she is not here to play any games either. You know, both respectable women in the ring right now. Both great wrestlers. You have to give the experience over to Wheeler, the ace. She has been in the business longer than Reed, but you know, for the time that Reed has been in here, Reed has been a constant force. And now they go out to the outside, which is okay for Wheeler, but it's not okay for Reed, because if Reed wins by countout, she does not become the champion. So Reed must keep that in mind, and I'm sure Wheeler, like I said, she has the experience, so Wheeler is well aware of that. So Wheeler stepping back in, and now Wheeler taunting as the ref counts to 4, ladies and gentlemen. And now Wheeler stepping back out, though. She's not done, but oh, Wheeler finally getting the DDT there. And now, what is she doing? Slamming the knee on Reed's head. Rolling Reed over. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Now, lifting Reed back up. Now, is she going to throw her back into the ring? No, she is not. And, oh, now Wheeler up, but back out. I was thinking Wheeler was going to take that count out victory, but Wheeler has more, she has more class than that. She doesn't want the win by that way. She wants to beat her in the ring. Wheeler looking for the high flying move right now. What is Wheeler about to do? Oh, double axe handle to the outside, and Wheeler really going to work on Reed. Oh, and now Reed with the reversal as the ref counts to 2, ladies and gentlemen. Now Reed throwing Wheeler. Now Reed getting back into the ring. Oh, now Reed taking time to taunt, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what we say about taunting? Taunting can cost you, and it cost her there as Wheeler with a quick strike as soon as she gets into the ring. And now, oh, she was going for that DDT again and failed again, ladies and gentlemen, as Reed picks her up. And what does Reed have planned here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, now look at the strength of Reed. And what a power bomb as she goes for the pin, ladies and gentlemen. 1. And oh my goodness, what a powerful kick out by Rebecca Wheeler. Oh, Wheeler with the reversal now. Oh, now with the strikes. Now what does Wheeler have planned? Oh, she's dropping Reed on her back and Rebecca for the pin. 1, 2, and is Reed in there asleep? Oh, I thought the girl was slick for a minute. I was about to say it was night for her. But no, she kicks out. And now Reed going with the strikes. Trying to put Rebecca down. Trying to put Reed down, excuse me. Now Reed has something planned. Rebecca has something planned, but Reed was not going for it. And what a slam by Reed. But both women are hurt, but Rebecca already up. Rebecca's standing there, she was ready. Oh, but whatever she had planned, it was not meant to be, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a move by Reed. And she goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Takasha Reed is once again your women's champion. So she is not only our first women's champion, but she is our first 2-time women's champion, ladies and gentlemen. She's just making history all over TDW. Next thing you know, she's going to take that Vixen title too, and might hold them both for a while. We might never know. This woman, it looks like she is here to make a name for herself, ladies and gentlemen. She is not here to play any games. So she doesn't want to cause any confusion for anyone, ladies and gentlemen. She is not here to play with you guys. She is here to win.
Here is your winner.
And here you have it. Takasha Reed as your victor, ladies and gentlemen. And our first, 2-time women's champion, ladies and gentlemen. So next we have the tag team championships on the line, as we have the Knuckleheads once again going against Country Strong. So we're going to see if RJ and Omar can bring it home this time, or will they let Country Strong take it to them again. Now, let's not forget, they did beat Country Strong when the titles was not on the line. But when the titles became on the line, they could not finish the job. Will they have a different outcome this time, ladies and gentlemen? We will see. As you see the Knuckleheads coming out, ladies and gentlemen. The Knuckleheads representing, no longer do they call themselves the Bomb Squad. If you don't see the logo on their sleeve, ladies and gentlemen, they call themselves the Broken Blade Saints, ladies and gentlemen. So that is the new name for this faction, led by the Vulture, William Peck, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm pretty sure William he wants to get his hands on his old stable leader, which was Evan Turner, who runs the Twin Blade era over on Prestige Worldwide. So if we get to Collision, where it's Prestige Worldwide, TDW, and now CWE, William Peck might be a little focused just on Evan Turner, but here are Country Strong with the new tag team championships, and you have John Hughes and Pat Garrett working their way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you see these guys coming out in separate attires because they are, even though Country Strong is a tag team, they do have separate, they are single stars as well. They do have a tag team attire though, but I guess they just didn't want to wear it today. They have on their personal attires, and there is the tag team championships, ladies and gentlemen. TDW, we are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight.
Here you have the knuckleheads, RJ Little and Omar, ready to fight. And you have the champions, John Hughes and Pat Garrett. Now, if the knuckleheads were smart this time, they would try to keep Hughes in the ring longer, because Garrett was the one who technically took the win last time. Not saying Hughes didn't do anything, but think about it. Hughes, out of Country Strong, Hughes is the older man. He is the veteran out of this team. Pat Garrett is the younger man. So why have to put in the work on the younger man when you can just get the older guy, work him out a little, and take the victory? Let's see if they'll do that this time, but I'm not going for the knuckleheads. I'm just saying that would be the smart move, as RJ Little starting the match with Hughes, and these two men getting ready to get it started, and RJ coming out with the strike and now ramming them into the corner. RJ putting his leg and going to work on the leg, and which is smart. Like I said, he is the older man, and what a drop kick by RJ. He is not playing any games, and already moving to the corner. I thought they was already setting up for a double team, but no. RJ, but now tagging in Omar. Now what is Omar going to do? Omar starting off with the leg drop. Omar, going for a flip, but did not land it. Now giving Hughes the opening he needs, and Hughes with a powerful punch. It looked like he was turned to say something to RJ, but now focusing back on Omar. But Omar now reversing, and Omar pushing him into the corner. What does Omar have planned here? Omar, oh my goodness, lifting him up, placing him on the top turnbuckle, and a DDT from Omar right there. And he looked like he needs a tag, but Omar cuts off the ring. It looks like he is trying to do, like I said, he is trying to keep him. And there is a tag, ladies and gentlemen, and double super kick by the knuckleheads, ladies and gentlemen. And RJ going for the pin one, and only a 1 count. He was still kicking out with a little strength, ladies and gentlemen. RJ tossing him back into the corner. Now, are they going for the, they're not going for the super kick this time. What? Oh my goodness, and what is this? Oh my goodness, and what? Oh my goodness, look at the knuckleheads. They're going off in this match, ladies and gentlemen. They want this victory. Oh, but Hughes with the reversal now. It seemed like they amped him up a little with that move that they did right there. Hughes now tossing Omar to their corner, but Omar quickly getting out of the corner, which is a smart move. Oh, and dropping Hughes on his back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but Omar taking time to taunt and letting Pat Garrett get into the ring, and Pat already starting off. Oh, Pat already starting off strong, ladies and gentlemen. And Pat not letting Omar get to RJ, ladies and gentlemen. Pat dropping the boot on Omar's face. Now, if you guys don't know who the Knuckleheads are, ladies and gentlemen, the Knuckleheads was once called NSB, which was not a good tag team name. I'm not going to lie to you. It stands for New School. I'm not going to say what the last part is. It's called New School Afsters. You know, put the B in that. But, yeah, so the Vulture, being the man that he is, seeked him out when he knew that he was starting this group. And the Vulture signed him and changed their name to the Knuckleheads, which is working great for them. And I'm even liking this new attire. I'm not going to lie, I'm liking this new attire for the Knuckleheads, ladies and gentlemen. But attires don't mean anything if you can't win matches. And here's Pat Garrett again back into the ring. Now RJ going to work on Pat Garrett. Now guys, remember, like I said, Pat Garrett is the younger of the two, so Pat Garrett is the one that you want to really, you know, if you can, you want to work Pat Garrett up. And oh my goodness, so they're hitting Pat Garrett with the same move they hit. I believe they hit John Hughes with this already. So now Garrett getting a taste of it as well, ladies and gentlemen. But see, he knew not to try to pin Garrett off of it. I know he pulls Hughes off of the ring. But Hughes takes this time to slam him, and now Country Strong going to work. Oh, and look at Garrett taking time to taunt, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Omar with the drop kick to Hughes. But Omar taking time to taunt and gave Pat what he needed, the time he needed. But now Omar breaking out. And what does Omar have planned here? Tossing them to the ropes and over the ropes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a nice little punch. And oh, another. He is feeling himself and oh, knocks him out of the ring. And now Omar taking time to taunt, ladies and gentlemen. RJ wants into the match, but Omar wanted to slide outside and gave Pat the time he needed to slam Omar down, ladies and gentlemen. Now Pat throwing Omar back into the ring, and what does Pat have planned here? Pat, oh, talking a little trash, but Pat steps inside the ring, and what does Pat, like I said, the Country Strong, they're more of a old school type of wrestling people. So, I mean, it's not saying that you won't see any kind of high flying, because these guys can still high fly with the best, but they're more of a, they rather have their ground game on lock. As you see, Garrett stopping Omar even in his own corner from tagging his partner. And look at him going to work. But now, oh, he went for a drop kick, but missed. And that could have cost him, because he could have tagged in his partner right there if he needed to, which he probably does, ladies and gentlemen. But oh my goodness, and a kick or a knee to the face. And as soon as I say that, look at that, Pat Garrett going up to the top. He's telling Omar to get up, but Pat Garrett decides to get down, and he taunts Omar must be hurt for him to be able to taunt that longer. Yes, Omar was sitting there in a daze. Oh, what a backbreaker by Pat Garrett. And one. And just the one count there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a boot. And it seems like Omar is busted open. Pat Garrett taunting, not knowing that the tag was made, and RJ is in the ring, and oh my goodness, dropping Garrett on his head and going for the pin, ladies and gentlemen. Only a one count after that. That is a shame, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he went for the clothesline but missed, and what does Garrett have planned here? Oh, what a slam by Garrett, but now a reversal. RJ going, oh my goodness, RJ is just going off. But Pat Garrett, he's not done. Going for a clothesline, and Pat Garrett misses RJ off the second rope. Down, lifting Garrett up. RJ trying, oh, he was trying to go for a double team again, ladies and gentlemen. But no, it is not going to work here. Pat Garrett going to work on RJ, ladies and gentlemen, as he goes into their corner now. What does he have planned here? He's standing there talking. Oh, he tosses. Oh, I don't know what RJ was going for, but Pat Garrett with the reversal. Now Pat Garrett, he's in his zone. It seems like he is ready to put this away. Toss him into the corner again, and a tag again to John Hughes. Oh, John Hughes brings down the fist on Little right there, ladies and gentlemen. And what does John Hughes have planned? Oh my goodness, and what a slam to the face of RJ Little to the mat. John Hughes is not playing any games. It looked like he was going for a move, but Little breaks out of it. But Hughes back on top, and he says, oh, you know, you're going for this ride. Oh, he drops him face first into the mat, and Hughes taking time to taunt in the Knucklehead's tag again, but it seems like it doesn't matter. Oh, I thought Hughes was going for a move, but reversed by Omar. Omar, oh my goodness, busting Hughes open, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Omar was going to their corner, and Garrett with the hit that messed him up. But now Garrett getting back into the ring. Hughes a little winded maybe. Like I said, he is the oldest person in the ring right now. I'm not saying that his age, you know, he still can't go because, oh my goodness, and what a move. And Omar going for the pin, 1, 2, and a 2 count only, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an exciting match. I have to say that the Knuckleheads have been extremely entertaining. They have been fighting their hearts out in this match. I think that they didn't want their boss to be mad, or the leader, I'm not going to say boss, but leader of the Broken Blade Saints. They don't want him to be mad, so Pat getting up. What does RJ Little have planned here? RJ Little ramming the shoulder into Pat Garrett. And now a kick to the face. Another kick to the face. And what on another, ladies and gentlemen, as he goes for the pin, 1, 2, and Hughes in the ring to break that up, because that could have been it. RJ Little back on top, but Garrett, as soon as I say that, Garrett with the reversal, Garrett turning RJ Little around, RJ with the reversal there, Garrett now, and these two teams are kind of getting familiar with each other. Garrett with the slam, and he goes for the pin, 1, 2, and 3, and Country Strong win once again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you wanted to wonder why Country Strong faced The Knuckleheads again for the title. Their number one contenders are not here, ladies and gentlemen, so they will be facing. So either way, Country Strong will be going to face their number one contenders, the Chaos Crew, at the next PLE, which like I said, the next show I will inform you guys of what the name of the PLE is, but it will be Country Strong versus the Chaos Crew. And I cannot wait to see that match. I'm not going to lie to you. That match is going to be a good match because if you know, both of the men in the Chaos Crew are big powerhouses. And I just want to see how Country Strong plans to overcome that. And here, Country Strong with their belts, ladies and gentlemen. These two men working great together, Hughes and Garrett, and they are still your tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen, holding on to those belts tightly, ladies and gentlemen. But here is your main event, the international champion Marcus, Superbad Marcus Santana and Kenzo the Ninja facing each other for the championship. Marcus Santana coming out with his wife by his side. As you see, he has Jessica Santana. She is not in action, so she wasn't in action today, but we know that she does be in action every once in a while. So we'll see the next time she is in action, ladies and gentlemen. And here is Super Bad Marcus Santana, and as you see, his shirt and his face paint, ladies and gentlemen, and the gloves, this man represents where he's from all the time, ladies and gentlemen. And he is never, according to him, he is never going to not represent Puerto Rico when he steps into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. So you might as well get used to that with him. But Super Bad Marcus Santana ready to go. He got his war paint on, and as you see, Marcus Santana is not a part of any crew, ladies and gentlemen. He's not joining any factions. He said he's doing it by himself. The only person he needs by his side is his wife. But here he faces another member of the Broken Blade Saints. He faces the Ninja, and as you see, the Ninja holding that our international championship, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I love these Broken Blade Saint shirts, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to go out into the foyer and buy me one of these shirts. But here is the Ninja making his way and as you see him on the ring, he is ready for this fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is like I said, he is a striking master. If you do not know, he's done a lot in his career. We took him from Art of War Wrestling, known now as IDW, which is Iron Dojo Wrestling, which you might see on this channel as well, ladies and gentlemen. But he is now in TDW, and we will see what he can do, if he can maintain his championship, or will he not give, but lose to the Super Bad Marcus Santana. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, if I sound a little raspy. My throat is a little dry. I don't really have anything to drink by my side right now. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, but I want to focus on this match because this is our main event, and this is our first show back, and I am just so happy to to have been here to call it for you guys once again. You know, you might as well call me the voice of TDW, and I'm hoping that I will continue to be the voice of TDW, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope that you guys will continue to enjoy these shows as Fetu and Diamond Doll, you know, continues to bring you the best product that they can. And look at Kenzu taking time to taunt, trying to get the crowd on his side. Look at Marcus Santana talking mess. Is he telling the ninja to strike him? I don't know if that's smart, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to strike with the ninja, but I guess Marcus Santana does, ladies and gentlemen. They are going at it. And I'm surprised that Marcus Santana has been able to stand this long, but Marcus taking, I thought he was taking control, but no, the ninja, and they continue to go back and forth with these strikes. Richie Man, Marcus Santana tells him hit him harder. And as they go off on each other. And as you see, Jessica, she looks worried about her husband on the side of the ring. And the ninja going for a kick. Marcus going for a pin already. One and only a 1 count. Jessica telling the ref he should have counted faster. Marcus off the ropes. And now going for another pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count there, ladies and gentlemen. And Marcus, what a move by Marcus. And look at him taking the time to taunt here. Marcus is feeling himself tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think he was about to slam the ninja, but the ninja with the reversal. Now dropping Marcus down. Now what does the ninja have planned? Marcus, stay down. What a move by the ninja, ladies and gentlemen. But Marcus right back up. And as he slams the ninja. And now dropping the ninja. Oh my goodness, that move isn't illegal, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. But now Marcus, the ninja up. And what a move by Marcus right there, ladies and gentlemen. Going for the count. 1, 2. And only a 2 count right there for Marcus Santana, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great match. Marcus Santana off the top rope, going for the pin again. 1, 2, 3. And Marcus Santana is your new international champion. So if Estefan wants to face the next champion, he will be facing Marcus Santana, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for checking out the show. This has been the main event. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This has been our first show back, and we hope that we can continue to bring you more shows back to back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you. Don't forget to check out One King Entertainment, Lady of Mischief Wrestling, Bailey Gaming, Thrills on Inc., Ring of Glory, HEW, Honor Extreme Wrestling, Sergio of ESW, and Thriller Production. All great channels with all great content, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we will catch you next time. Thank you, and we are out of here.